Well, since you guys liked the last ones, me and Christina are going to do some more Q&As. So here we go. You ready to go? Go, buddy. One of the coolest things I've seen here yet. Hello, my name is Grant, and I'm trying to live forever. Me and Miss Christine are sitting down for another episode of the Saturday Sit Down, and we're going to do some questions and answers. So I got my phone out, so here we go. Let's get started. I just have one question I'm wondering about. Has anyone tried to change their eating habits before surgery to see if someone can do without getting the surgery? I'm just wondering. Well, at almost 600 pounds, I pretty much tried everything and nothing was working. And that's why the gastric bypass is a tool. It's a forced change of life, because I had the addiction so bad, I had no control. Every day I woke up and I wanted to be different and I couldn't do it. I couldn't control myself. Worst addiction I ever had. It was worse than smoking. So if you do get lucky enough to be able to do it yourself without the surgery, I say, yeah, if you don't have to go under the knife, don't go under the knife. But that's when you get up there into big numbers, it's different. It's really, really, really different. What do you think, honey?
Yeah, it's really hard because you see food and it's like, I can just have a little bit and then you go back for more. It's really hard to not just keep going back and eating more because, and I still have that problem because I still see food that I would love to eat but I pay the price because it makes me sick. And the sugars. I see sugars and it makes me very lethargic. And I pay the price.
Even 16, 17 years later, that we still get dumping syndrome. We still, if something that our system doesn't like gets in our system, it hurts us. It's still not a good thing. It never goes away. Your system still knocks on the door and wakes you up and lets you know we don't like this. So yeah, if you can do it without surgery, I say go for it. Do everything you can, and I applaud you and I'm happy for you. But it's when you're at your end, then surgery is the only thing left, and I think it can be a very useful tool. How soon after surgery did y'all start weighing yourself to keep track of your weight loss accurately? I had mine yesterday, and obviously I'm extremely bloated, and I totally forgot to ask my doctor when I need to start weighing. Well, me and Miss Christina, we only weighed once a week, and there was a place in the mall, the GNC in the mall, had a scale outside of it that was plugged in the walkway of the mall, and you could go through the food court and get to it. And so our thing then, 16, 17 years ago, was we would do Sunday shopping and Sunday breakfast together. So we would always go once a week to there, and that would be the last stop on the way out of town. Is we would go there, and was it the first stop or the last stop?
It was the last stop.
It was the last stop. We would stop there at the mall, go through the food court, and go to the GNC and weigh. Did it once a week. We didn't have a scale in the house. Okay, and that helps with your mental processing. So if you go 4 or 5 days on a stall, which you're going to do, even when you first come off, you're going to stall a couple of days. If you get on that scale every day, it's going to mess with your brain. It's going to mess with your brain. Do you agree?
Yeah, but you also got to think that for women, it's going to be very depressing because men will lose weight faster than women. And the doctor that did ours told me that I will not lose as weight as much as men. I will lose more inches than I will lose weight. So, and women need to keep that in mind because he had more women become depressed because of that. They will lose weight, but they won't lose it as fast. They will lose inches more than they do weight. So, and he had more women become depressed because they didn't lose the pounds as fast. And that always shocked me, but it did affect me because he would lose weight and I still got angry and frustrated because he was still losing weight and I wasn't losing it as fast as he was. And I still got depressed and angry because I wasn't losing it as fast as he was. But I still, I still lost the weight and everything, but it wasn't coming off as fast as he did. But I still felt like I was doing good, but it wasn't coming off as fast as I wanted it to.
Now, see, the other end of that is that most generally women have less weight to lose than men. I mean, where I was north of 500, she wasn't near that big. And so it's a ratio number. It's a whole thing. Women, your frames are different than men. We carry more weight. You guys carry less weight. It's just part of it. But I'm a opponent, get the scales out of the house. Weigh once a week or once every 2 weeks, because then you'll see results pretty much every time that you go weigh. If you're on it every morning, your weight can fluctuate just from the time you weigh 3, 4, 5, 6 pounds every day. And that can drive you mad. Absolutely insane. So get the scales out of the house and weigh once every 2 weeks, once a week. And you'll feel better mentally for it. Agreed?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, because, if you keep weighing yourself constantly, you're going to get aggravated and frustrated at the whole thing.
So do yourself a favor. Get the scales out of the house. Do it once a week or once every 2 weeks, and you'll be okay.